Oh, and you can see his torpor's falling really, really quickly there. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved with me, Pommy Gamer. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day, and the reason I'm having a pretty good day is because I got a message from Freddy whilst I was offline, and he's made me up a little present. So if we check our inventory, you can see here he's been kind enough to make us a ramshackle fabricated sniper. Now this of course was from the blueprint that we picked up in the Christmas event, the Winter Wonderland event, and it's got a max durability of 83.7 and a weapon damage of 122.2%. And he's also been kind enough to craft me up some advanced sniper rifle bullets as well, which is what this gun uses. So I thought we'd kick off the episode by trying this out, because I've never ever used one of these before. So let's equip it and go to slot 4. Oh, that looks sick. Look at that animation. That's brilliant. The scope's really cool as well. Let's check out what we look like with it. Yeah, that's the stuff. Alright, now let's find something to shoot. Is there anything down there? Oh, there's a T-Rex. What level are you? 4. Now, I don't know how much damage these things do. I know they do less damage than the actual long net rifle. But they fire a lot quicker. In fact, we can just keep putting rounds into this guy. Uh-oh. I'm actually going to lead him towards all of the dinos in the water down there. It's probably not a wise idea, although they're going to probably finish him off given he's only a level 4. But let's have a go. You can't get me because I'm up here. And your inability to climb rocks is what killed off the dinosaurs. Well, that and a poor turning radius. Let's just go over here and see what else we can shoot. I've only got 16 bullets left, so I don't want to waste them. Ideally I want like an RG. Here we go. In fact, because we're on a platform saddle, this would be a lot easier as well. We can just hop off this. Let's see if we can get a shot on this RG. Hit him. Headshot. This is pretty cool. I really like this gun. Just need a reload. Are you aggroed on us? You will be soon. Right in the butt. And in the face. So that's a really awesome present. Thanks a lot, Freddy. Really appreciate that, buddy. Now, today, guys, what are we going to do? Well, there was the new dino dropped, the other new dino. Last episode, we tamed up Beetlejuice, who I've actually brought over to this base because I went down to check on him in the kibble farm, and he hadn't produced any fertilizers. So now I'm guessing that the mechanic is similar to the egg laying mechanic, in that you have to be in and around the area for it to convert. And he's still got a piece of feces on him. He's just doing his thing, wandering around. I thought I'd just stick him in here with the mammoths, and that way we can keep an eye on him. But there is the Dimetrodon, which is a kind of lizard. It's kind of looks like a small Spinosaurus really, and they have some interesting properties in that they use their sail to help reflect heat or I guess keep warm as well. And just similar to the Kairuku, being around them helps to reduce how hot or how cold you are. Which, given that we live in one of the coldest parts of the island, might be pretty handy to have around. In fact, he's kind of like a mobile AC unit, really. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to grab my trank darts and my long net rifle, and then I'm going to head down to the swamps and we're going to try and find one of these Dimetrodons. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back, guys, and I'm down the west side of the island at the far end of the swamps, and I just spotted this little fella down here. A level 22 male Dimetrodon. And there are quite a few of these guys in and around the swamps, particularly within the mangroves. But this is the highest level Dimetrodon I've seen. So I think we're going to try and tame up this guy. Now, I brought Ragnarak along for the job because only the Quetzals can pick up these guys. So Chocobo wouldn't have been suitable. And there we go, grabbed him. Now, I don't want to do the tame down here in the swamps. There's far too many things that can interfere with the taming, attack and kill us, or even hurt the tame. So I think the best bet is for us to actually fly up to the volcano here and actually do the tame up there. And at least that way we know we can be completely safe. Now, I've brought along 300 narcotics for the job because apparently the torpor on these guys falls dramatically. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go and drop this guy off at the top of the volcano. I'm going to come down and collect up some prime meat in the meantime, and then I'll bring you back when we're ready to get this guy knocked out. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back, guys, and I've got a ton of prime meat, killed a few Brontos and a few Stegos. So let's get Ragnarak sat down somewhere. Here will do. Whistle passive. Let's pull out our trank gun. Now, I can't imagine these guys being too difficult to kite. They seem quite slow. And you can actually see they're not actually aggressive, even though they're a carnivore. They only eat anything that's kind of around the size of a coal. So he won't attack me unless I actually aggro him. Like so. Oh, he did not like that. And wow, you have a terrible turn in circle, my friend. Oh, he's taken quite a few hits. Is that blood or is that... No, that's just the trank arrows. I thought he was about near death. We're just going to see how long this torpor effect takes. We're just going to keep kiting like this. Here's another one for you, mate. You feeling sleepy yet? Oh, what he's doing is running away thing now. So it must mean the torpor is starting to kick in. Where are you going, fella? And he's down. In the most annoying spot. Oh, and you can see his torpor's falling really, really quickly there. Wow! Are you kidding? Okay, I think what we're going to need to do is get a follow on you, because I'm going to have to manage that so closely. Right, you stay there. Give me all of that prime meat. And let's just dump all of that onto him. There we go. So it looks like they've got the torpidity of a Spinosaurus. Kind of makes sense because it looks like a Spinosaurus. I wonder if it's to do with its special abilities to regulate its body temperature. Maybe that has some kind of game mechanic or a kind of factual ability to get rid of torpor narcotics. Not sure. It's pretty cool though. I like it when there's like different variations to taming. It's kind of boring if it's all too easy. And he hasn't taken a bite yet. Well, let's just see how much one of these prime meats do. Fortunately, most of them are going to spoil though. We've got 30-second timers on those ones. feeling hungry yet, buddy? And there we go, he's taking his first bite. So this is going to take a while. I might need to try and get some more narcotics on the base. Fortunately, it's fairly close by. It may be a case of we use an entire stack and then we run back and get more, because this is going to be touch and go, I think, guys. And we're back, guys, and my god, is this thing hard to keep asleep. I have gone through at least 1,000 narcotics, if not more. But I think we're about one bite away before he's finally tamed up. This guy is an absolute junkie. He just absolutely loves narcotics. It's just absolutely... It makes taming a Spinosaurus look easy. Put it that way. Over 1,000 narcotics just to keep a level 22 asleep is just absolutely insane. The only way you could speed up this taming is to use the kibble, which unfortunately is Quetzalcoatl kibble. But there we go, we finally have our Dimetrodon, and it's cost us a ton of narcotics. In fact, that's actually what we're going to call you. We're going to call you Narco, because you're a junkie, man. Like, seriously, what's with you? So he tamed out a level 32, giving us a plus 10, which is pretty good. Let's check out the stats. So health is 770, stamina 510, oxygen 700, food just shy of 2000, weight 265, melee 276.7, movement speed 100. His torpor still rising. Oh, and his torpor is now at 3000, like he needs it really. But yeah, when he was up on that rock up there, I popped down to get some more prime meat, and the time I got back he was as wake as anything, walking around minding his own business. So I thought, this is not going to go well. So I headed back to base and I grabbed pretty much all of the narcotics we had there. So off camera I'm going to have to replenish all of our stocks, because you had it all. You naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Don't you growl at me. You're the one that had it all. Alright guys, I'm going to grab Narco, our newest addition to the family, and get him back to base, and then I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back, guys, and we got Narco back to base safe and sound. Decided to put him into the castle here. I guess he's somewhat become the why? Narco. Why? Why are you? Yeah, okay. He's been knocked out by the narcotics we were using to tame him. That's brilliant. Well, he'll wake up very soon, as you can see. But yeah, Narco's become the castle pet somewhat, so I think we're gonna keep him inside here. Yeah, wakey wakey, rise and shine. God, you are grumpy when you wake up. But what I was interested in looking at, guys, was actually the hyper and hypo insulation effect that his sail and his presence in an area has on our character. So if we take a look at our stats, we can see when we stood next to him we have a hypothermal insulation of 499 and we have a hyperthermal insulation of 31, which is pretty good given that we're in a really cold area of the island. Now if we take a step back from him and move kind of further away, we can see we're getting the frost icon now. So let's take another look at our stats. Wow, okay, so hypothermal insulation is at 366, but our hyperthermal insulation is at minus 101. So it is pretty good having him around. It means he will keep us warm when we're in the vicinity of him. But to be perfectly honest with you guys, I really don't know if it's worth going to all of that effort. Not when you could just go and mine some metal and craft up an air conditioning unit. In fact, you could probably craft up several air conditioning units in the amount of resources and time it cost me just to keep this guy asleep. that being said, I guess the advantage to him is that he is mobile, so if you needed to move him to another building, say you were doing some egg hatching and you needed to keep the egg at the right temperature, this guy would be pretty good to move around. But in all honesty, I don't think it's absolutely worth it. I mean, I wish I'd kind of now gone for a lower level one, because we're not going to really use him for anything else. So my advice to you would be, if you're going to go out after one of these guys, just go for a level 1. It's really not worth going for anything higher. But all of that being said, really happy to have Narco with us, because he's quite funny, and it's always good to time up one of the new dinosaurs. Well, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, remember to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more Ark Survival Evolved videos. Until the next time, guys, keep calm and level up.